Hey, welcome back to Stick Brain. This one's a true story, and it's a strange one. Strasbourg, July 14th, 1518. A woman steps into the street outside her home and begins to dance. No music, no celebration, just her alone, moving without stopping. Her name, according to the records, was Frau Trophäa. Her husband begged her to stop. Neighbors tried to hold her still. Nothing worked. She danced for 6 days straight. This wasn't actually the first time. A similar mania had struck the same region back in 1374, but nobody remembered, or nobody wanted to. Within a week, 34 more people had joined her. By August, historical records estimate the number had grown to somewhere between 50 and 400 dancers. Strasbourg wasn't a happy place that year. Famine had gutted the harvests. Smallpox and syphilis were spreading through the population. People were already living on the edge. The city's physicians examined the dancers and came to a verdict. This was hot blood, an overheating of the body that had to be danced out, not suppressed. So the city council did the unthinkable. They cleared a guild hall, built an open stage in the marketplace, and hired professional musicians to keep the dancers moving. It backfired completely. The music didn't cure anyone. It drew more people in. What started with one woman had become a citywide epidemic. According to contemporary accounts, people danced until their shoes filled with blood. Some collapsed from heart attacks, others from stroke or simple exhaustion. Some, the records claim, never got back up. Desperate, the city reversed course completely. They banned all music, banned public dancing, and sent the afflicted to a mountain shrine dedicated to Saint Vitus, hoping he could lift what many believed was a curse. By early September, less than 2 months after it began, the dancing plague was over, as mysteriously as it started. Historians still argue about why. Some blame ergot, a hallucinogenic mold that can grow on rye bread and cause violent convulsions. Others call it mass psychogenic illness, a stress response that spreads through a crowd like a fever. And some believe the people of Strasbourg simply thought they were cursed and danced because they believed they had no other choice. More than 500 years later, no one has ever fully explained what happened in that square. And somewhere in the historical record, it's still written down as fact. Now you know the story of the dancing plague of 1518. And be careful if you ever see that lady. See you next time. Subscribe and like for more.